Theme parks promise joy and adventure, yet danger can strike without warning. Malfunctions and accidents have turned thrilling rides into scenes of chaos, leaving crowds horrified. With cameras everywhere, these chilling incidents are often recorded, exposing how swiftly excitement can collapse into terror. This video revisits those unforgettable disasters. Number 10. Deadly blaze at haunted castle, a tragic theme park fire. On May 11, 1984, Six Flags Great Adventure's haunted castle turned from funhouse to tragedy. A fast-moving fire tore through the attraction, built with flammable materials and lacking sprinklers or fire suppression. Inside, 8 teenagers, 5 boys and 3 girls, were trapped with no way out. Emergency crews rushed to the scene, but the blaze spread too quickly. All 8 lost their lives, making it one of the deadliest theme park disasters in history. The tragedy shocked the nation, exposing critical safety flaws. Public outrage forced new regulations, fire-resistant construction, mandatory sprinkler systems, and strict evacuation plans for U.S. amusement parks. Though Six Flags was not found legally negligent, the haunted castle was never rebuilt, left only as a haunting reminder of the cost of neglected safety. Number 9. Fatal accident at America Sings, a dark day at Disneyland. In 1974, tragedy struck Disneyland when 23-year-old employee Deborah Gale Stone was fatally crushed inside America Sings. The shocking accident forever changed safety at the happiest place on earth. The attraction had just opened, delighting visitors with lively music and advanced animatronics. But only months later, Stone was caught between 2 rotating walls during a scene transition. The horrifying incident stunned staff and guests, forcing Disney to shut the ride and investigate. Engineers discovered hidden dangers in the rotating stages, prompting redesigns and stricter safety protocols, changes that set a precedent for future attractions. Though America Sings reopened, technical issues persisted until its closure in 1988. Stone's death left a lasting shadow, a reminder that joy must always be safeguarded by vigilance. Number 8. Thunder River Rapids disaster, a fatal ride at Dream World. In October 2016, tragedy struck at Dream World in Australia when 2 rafts on the Thunder River Rapids collided, exposing fatal safety failures. Once a family-friendly favorite, the ride turned deadly as 6 passengers were thrown into turbulent water. 4 lost their lives, crushed or drowned, while stunned witnesses looked on in horror. Investigations revealed a grim truth. The ride had a long history of mechanical problems, ignored warnings, and missed safety checks. Neglected maintenance directly led to the disaster. Dream World faced heavy fines, and the ride was permanently closed. Nationwide, the tragedy forced sweeping reforms, with stricter regulations and mandatory inspections introduced across the amusement industry. The Thunder River Rapids disaster remains a painful reminder of how quickly joy can turn to sorrow, and why safety must never be overlooked. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now. Number 7. Texas Giant Tragedy, Fatal Ejection on Roller Coaster. A sudden lap bar failure on the Texas Giant roller coaster caused a woman's fatal fall, sparking safety reforms across the amusement park industry. The Texas Giant at Six Flags Over Texas was famed for its towering drops and thrilling design. But on July 19, 2013, 52-year-old Rosa Esparza was ejected during a steep descent when her restraint failed. She plunged over 20 feet to her death, shocking witnesses and devastating her family. Investigations revealed flaws in the restraint system and operations. Rosa's body size meant the lap bar alone was inadequate, yet she was still allowed to ride. The tragedy led to safety upgrades, added seat belts, and stricter rider checks, underscoring that no thrill is worth more than safety. Number 6. Derby Racer, Boston's deadly wooden coaster. The Derby Racer at Boston's Revere Beach was once a celebrated wooden roller coaster, famous for daring drops and sharp turns, but its thrills came with tragedy. Over the years, at least 5 riders were violently thrown from their seats to their deaths. The design was to blame. Steep climbs and sharp turns paired with minimal restraints left passengers dangerously exposed. What should have been exhilarating became a deadly gamble. Despite repeated warnings, the ride kept operating, prioritizing thrills over safety. By the 1930s, public outrage grew impossible to ignore. In 1936, the Derby Racer was dismantled, closing a grim chapter in amusement history. Its legacy endures as a chilling reminder that safety must never be sacrificed for excitement. Number 5. Action Park's tidal wave pool, the Grave Pool. At Action Park in New Jersey, danger was part of the thrill, but none of its attractions was more infamous than the tidal wave pool, chillingly nicknamed the Grave Pool. Designed to mimic the ocean, it unleashed powerful waves and unpredictable currents that drew crowds of thrill seekers. But excitement quickly turned to chaos. The overcrowded pool left lifeguards nearly helpless as swimmers were dragged under. Over the years, it claimed 2 lives and caused countless injuries. Despite mounting warnings, management failed to enforce proper safeguards. Action Park's reputation as accident park only grew as accidents piled up. Eventually, the tidal wave pool was shut down, but its legacy endures, a haunting reminder that when safety is ignored, fun can turn fatally dangerous. Number 4. Fujin Raijin Derailment, Deadly Ride at Expo Land. At Japan's Expo Land, thrill turned to tragedy on July 5, 2007, when the Fujin Raijin, a high-speed standing roller coaster, suddenly derailed mid-ride. A 19-year-old student was killed, and more than a dozen riders were injured. The cause was shocking. Investigators discovered the coaster's axles had gone over 15 years without replacement, their unchecked wear making disaster inevitable. The failure revealed Expoland's dangerously poor safety practices. Public trust collapsed, attendance plummeted, and despite attempts to recover, Expoland shut down permanently in 2009. The Fujin Raijin derailment remains one of Japan's darkest amusement park disasters, a stark reminder that in this industry, maintenance is life or death. Number 3. Sydney Ghost Train Fire, a haunting tragedy. In June 1979, tragedy struck Sydney's Luna Park when fire engulfed the ghost train, forever changing amusement park safety in Australia. The ride, known for its eerie sounds and dark corridors, was a fan favorite, but that night, flames tore through the wooden structure, trapping riders in smoke and chaos. Despite desperate rescue efforts, 7 people, 6 children and 1 adult, lost their lives. The disaster shocked the nation. Investigators debated whether faulty wiring or arson sparked the blaze, but the cause was never definitively proven. What was clear were the safety failures it exposed. Authorities swiftly tightened fire prevention rules, forcing stricter standards across amusement parks. Luna Park closed until improvements were made. Today, the ghost train fire is remembered as both a national tragedy and a turning point in public safety. Number 2. Big Dipper Crash, when thrills turned dangerous. In 1970, tragedy struck Blackpool Pleasure Beach when the Big Dipper, a beloved wooden roller coaster, derailed, injuring dozens and changing the face of ride safety forever. Built in the 1920s, the coaster had thrilled generations with sharp turns and steep drops, becoming a nostalgic favorite. But the derailment exposed the risks of aging attractions and raised urgent questions about maintenance and structural integrity. After extensive repairs and stricter inspections, the Big Dipper reopened, its stability reinforced, yet the shadow of the crash lingered, reminding visitors of the dangers hidden behind the fun. The accident became a turning point for the amusement industry, driving tighter regulations and constant vigilance. Today, the Big Dipper endures as both an icon of classic thrills and a sobering lesson in safety. Number 1. Verrückt waterslide tragedy, the deadly fall. Verrückt, once hailed as the tallest waterslide in the world, became the site of a devastating tragedy. Towering 168 feet at Schlitterbahn Water Park in Kansas City, it was promoted as an engineering wonder, delivering speeds near 70 miles per hour and the ultimate adrenaline rush. But in August 2016, that thrill turned into horror. 10-year-old Caleb Schwab, son of a Kansas legislator, rode with 2 others when a weight imbalance sent the raft airborne. It struck an overhead safety net, and in an instant, Caleb was decapitated. The other riders were badly injured, leaving witnesses horrified. Investigations revealed Verrückt was rushed to break records with safety measures ignored. Permanently dismantled, it stands as a grim reminder: no thrill is worth a life. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching.